Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning with me, Brigand. We have a date with King Wenson. So we'll go speak to him and what other fae. It might just be him in here, which will make this a lot. Nope, there's someone over here. Queen Belmaid. Well, they can't see us, so that works out. The House of Ballad's Echo Stone does not respond to your attempt to interact with it. Perhaps it has something to do with the large spherical slots found in the front of the relic. It appears that another magical item is needed to make the Echo Stone function, and we know about those. That's right there. Ah, get up here.
May the stone sing your song to the ages. May the breath of time remember you. Listen. Listen as the echo stone etches each ballad in memory.
A Shadow of Enfaminir.
Enfaminir. The name alone cools the drops to ice, mutes the scream to a whisper. Enfaminir. It came from beyond the sea, tearing through the veil as one tears at a warm belly for a meal, hungry and sensing the pulsing blood underneath, smelling the prey. It was Ferrara who met the beast, who raised his blade to the sky and sent the Horinox into a tunnel of fire, back to the other side, back to the brink of elsewhere. And Enfaminir rested, waiting for the day when it would return. For as long as there were kingdoms to conquer and chaos to sow, its gaze would be upon us.
Sure. Alright, Lady Olin. Or Elaine.
Hello, I'm Lady Olane. What do I call you? I prefer names to titles. Sometimes we here at the House of Ballads can get a little caught up in the veneration. Of course, you're Sagril now, as it should be. Welcome.
Well, my name is actually Donald, but okay. We'll start with the Tuatha.
I have not met one myself, but there is word that Tuatha have been glimpsed in the shadows of western Dalentarth. Our kind survives by the grace of nature, and there is nothing natural about the Tuatha. When the roots are poisoned, the fruit spoils on the vine.
Okay, Lady Elaine.
Call me Olane. The others will never call me anything but Lady Olane, Knight of the Golden Knot, Destroyer of Sreng, and Keeper of the Fenian Cycle. I won a seat in the House of Ballads many seasons ago. Back then I was lost, and I desired a new telling, one with meaning. Your kind might call it a purpose.
King Wenson.
He's an incredible creature, unique in every way. No other Fae hero has grasped the imagination of our people like he has.
A decline in magic.
No one knows why it is happening. Not even Hallam the White. Yet every day we can feel it, like a shiver of coming autumn, a deadly frost on the morning air. I believe it is due to what the Tuatha have wrought with their flames of war. The world burns. None of us can escape the cleansing fire.
Court of Summer.
Mortals have kingdoms and tribes and nations. We Fae are connected to one another by a deeper understanding, a magic from which we've all been born. The Court of Summer is a circle of elders that, for lack of a better word, governs our kind.
Court of Enchantments.
It may seem silly to outsiders, but the Court of Enchantments has become very meaningful to the Fae of the Summer Court. Our songs live on despite the decline in magic.
And Bloody Bones.
Faemor was no friend to his kind even before he was cursed. It is good that Ferrara's lot in the telling is to end the fiend's days. He deserves it.
Alright, let's go talk to the Queen and then the King. Queen Belmaid.
Welcome, Sir Sagril. May I congratulate you on your victory in Gorguath. I am Queen Belmaid, love of King Wenson and Grand Lady of the House of Ballads.
The telling.
This realm is at the mercy of cycles, of seasons, and the role of the Fae is no different. The telling is the ongoing story in which we all play an integral part.
The oratory.
It is difficult to see from its current condition, but the oratory was once the finest venue for performances of the Summer Court canon. The voices still linger. We regaled many a king under the oratory's grand canopy, but those seasons have passed. Our time has passed.
Queen Belmaid.
I do not speak of my exploits, unless to warn against the pride that engulfs all who celebrate the telling. We are symbols of a greater truth, not the truth itself. I am best known for my infiltration of the Maid of Windermere's kingdom beyond the hills. It was I who shattered her ambitions to topple the Summer Court.
Maid of Windermere.
She is our nemesis. The villain we in the House of Ballads are destined to thwart through all the seasons of the telling. If there is trouble, the Maid is at its origin.
King Wenson.
He represents all that is pure and just in the Summer Court. He is the vibrancy of life, what the Winter Court has always sought to darken with its decaying ways.
House of Ballads.
It is likely that you do not understand our need for continuity, our desire to repeat the past for the good of the coming future. What then is your drive to create a bloodline? There is no difference. The House of Ballads is our family tree. It is the sire we look to for wisdom.
And Court of Winter.
The Fae of the East are not our enemies. We count them among our kind. At least we did. Times change. That is such a mortal thing to say.
All right. King Wenson.
When Hallam told me a mortal had taken the open seat, I did not believe him. But here you stand before me. Impressive. It is a pity about Sagril, a grand hero. But there's not time to raise the king's token in his honor. We need every hand carrying a sword for the coming battle. We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones.
The telling.
Few know the truth of the House of Ballads, that we are not the actual heroes of myth. Those knights have gone, passing into the cycle, or moving on to nobler adventures. However, it is our wish for the great songs to endure, that seasons of Fae would sing them before the fires. True power is in returning to what matters. So the House of Ballads was established, and worthy warriors were found to act in the roles of Wenson, Belmaid, and the others. To tell these tales is a great honor.
Sir Ferrara.
He is one who prefers action to discussion. A tempestuous firebrand who would rather pursue the mortal flesh than any other of life's mysteries. That is why his ballad is such a stirring one. Ferrara will always be the lovable rogue who finally chooses another over himself. Timeless is what it is.
King's token.
It is an amulet worn by all King Wensons in the telling. I wear it, as have all the kings who rose and fell at the mercy of the seasons. Only he who wears the king's token is worthy of walking in Wenson's stead, of singing the most important songs of the Summer Court.
King Wenson.
There is no need to kneel. Honestly, I wish I could do away with all this king nonsense altogether. The tragedy we face, it is not legend. It is real. It is now. Yes, I am the acting Wenson. But the true king has been gone for many seasons. I am the fifth such Fae to hold the title. And at times like this, I wish I did not.
Fae Cairns.
I do not speak of magic with a knowing tongue. But I do know that the persistence of Fae songs is eternally linked to the enchanted lore stones in which they exist. When mortals began to use magic to create, change, and even destroy their own lore stones, it was decided that the ballads of the Summer Court needed better protection. The cairns are a new kind of lore stone, Hallam's way of keeping outside influence from affecting our stories, from corrupting them as the days pass and seasons transpire.
A Court of Summer.
Like all other Fae in the Western lands, I am a subject of the Court of Summer, our wise council of elders. They are responsible for the well-being of our kind.
And then Court of Enchantments.
We are legendary champions of the telling, brought together for the purpose of ensuring Summer Court glory for seasons to come.
A Ballad of Bloody Bones.
It is a ballad of obsession and sacrifice, one of the Summer's oldest. Bloody Bones was not always as a terror. No, he was once called Famor, a counselor to Issa himself. Sadly, he was driven by lust, and by his need to possess whatever he desired. Taking Lord Issa's lover, he fled with her to his hollow of Uduath. When the maiden was rescued, Issa cursed Famor. He could not die, and his soul would never enter the Great Cycle. He became an abomination, known only as Bloody Bones. Every few seasons, Bloody would emerge and steal away a maiden to make his bride. That is, until he took the beloved of Sir Ferrara.
Where is Sir Ferrara?
Ferrara went in pursuit of his nemesis, for Bloody Bones has emerged, poised to abduct a maiden to be his mistress. So goes his song. You will need to revive Ferrara after the battle. I can only assume Hallam would not have sent you unprepared for this task. Go to Ferrara, and quickly. When the two of you finish, I will await you at the House of Ballads in the north. Do be careful, Sagril.
Where's Bloody's Hollow?
Uduath is northwest, on the shores of Ettenmere. It is sealed by a powerful spell, but Bloody's magic is weak, and you should be able to gain entrance. Good luck.
Did I miss it? I assume I walked past it. I don't think I unlocked the fast travel point for that. It's called Uduatha or Uduath. How do I have it? Where's this other quest at? All the way over there. Alright, we're not doing that one yet then. Ballad of Bloody Bones. Alright, in we go. We should level up very shortly. Alright, so we circle back around to that.
Is this Wenson's idea of humor? Well, you look hardy enough. Won't botch the tale of Bloody Bones too badly, I suppose. Still, I'm curious as to how Hallam expects you to bring me back from the edge of the Great Cycle. But that's his problem, not mine.
Hi, Sir Sagril.
A close companion he was. A true brother in your mortal understanding of the word. I trusted him. I had to, as he played such a vital role in my most memorable song. Is there any other way to view the warrior who saves your life time and again?
Sir Ferrara.
The Duke of the Cursed Fomorians, Slayer of Pombero and Protector of the Mabinogi. But you may call me brother. I have fought with the lords and ladies of the Court of Enchantments for 3 seasons. My skills with the blade and in the bed know no equal.
Okay, great cycle.
You dustlings have a similar concept. I believe you call it death. But there is no elegance in your mortality, no poetry. Those of my kind perish, only to have their magic pass on into the great cycle, where it returns in kind, reborn into a world that welcomes such new beginnings.
Court of Enchantments.
I've always known my place has been among the heroes of the court. What other outcome could there be for one so deserving of adoration?
Bloody's prisoners.
They are Almain, settlers from the west, searching for a place to plant their flag. Poor creatures. I've never seen such terrible luck. Camped just outside Uduath, right in Bloody Bones' warpath. Better they had cut their own throats. A kinder fate.
And what should we do?
Let me be truthful with you, Dustling. I've never seen Bloody Bones act so erratically. He cares nothing for the story, as if he craves a different outcome. Instead of spiriting away a young mortal maiden, he took an entire camp. Men, women, children. It's mad, and certainly not part of the tale. And I thought this ballad couldn't get any worse, considering my impending demise. Well, let's get this over with, shall we? Back to work. Out of my way!
Okay, so it seems like the Fae, when they die, they actually do die. I assume they came back. So I think, what's another fantasy genre where instead of dying they come back?
Could be anywhere.
Just take some water, regenerate. There's something recently that I played and or read that had a similar concept. I thought that's how it worked, but it seems like they actually die. They just take on these new titles of past Fae, to my understanding.
Bloodies around here.
I guess technically orcs from 40k come back over time. They're reincarnated. Well, there's another... I don't know if it's fantasy or... I'm pretty sure it's fantasy. Where they die and they don't necessarily come back at like the same amount of time. It takes them varying amounts of times to regenerate and to come back. I might actually be thinking about this game. I might just be getting this confused with something else. It's not a foreign concept in fantasy, but so I'm pretty sure I just contracted a disease from that brownie.
We must go.
Bloody grounds here.
Well, this is going well. Other than contracting a disease.
So the witch was right. Help has come from Sir Ferrara the Fair, who flounders in the puddles of Uduath. Such a champion should never lose his way, not in his own song. You, new knight, leave now, forsaking the last prisoners, and I will share with you my knowledge. How I came to change things. Stay, and you'll have nothing but corpses.
Where are the other settlers?
They are safe, but while mortals have no cares, they also have no time. I can keep them here in Uduath for as long as I wish, until they are but dust.
What witch?
Oh, I don't know who she is. I don't care. What concerns me is power. The power to end this pitiful design. In every song, the summer champion triumphs. His enemy falls. How long has this been the way of the telling? This existence. It is not a life. It is not a death. It is a snare in which I have struggled for centuries. No more.
You won't hurt anyone.
That's true. My intent was never to do harm. All I want, all I have ever wanted was love. Not to be alone in my eternal grief. Fine. The prisoners are free to go. But you shall take their place. You shall be Bloody Bones' new desire.
Or, you know, not. Alright, everybody, chill out. There we go. Oh. There we go. Nothing to it. Let's go level up real fast. We can do... level 16 for that. I guess I'll just do Mercantile. And here, we'll grab... Let's just go and level that up. No harm in that. Do I have anything worth equipping? Probably not. Alright.
The house. Well done, Sagrel. You have proven yourself worthy of the name. Hallam's trust in you was not misguided. I don't know what to make of Bloody's tale, but it has the ring of truth to it. We must return to Wenson and tell him what we've learned here in Uduath. Keep moving.
Alright, let's check everything first. Yeah, there's a chest over here. Gotta be thorough in your exploration. Alright, doesn't look like we missed anything. We'll fast travel back to the oratory, deal with this quest. I have to visit a healer. Because I contracted a disease that I don't have the means to get rid of. Actually, I might. Yeah, don't care about the mana. Oh, he wants me to go all the way up here. Well, we'll stop by Goreheart real quick and get healed. And clear out my inventory.
Hey there.
If you haven't spoken to Arnik or Duna, you should.
I've got supplies if you need them.
Yeah, I prefer the damage, so I'll just sell that. Plus I can't sell the other one anyway, since it is stolen. I found a surprisingly small amount of amulets.
Hi. I've got supplies if you...
Actually, you know what? Does she have... Yeah.
need them. Hi.
Try the corner shop for supplies.
May I help you?
Cure diseases.
Be careful out there.
While I'm here, I'm gonna go turn in Till's book real fast at the monastery because it's taking up a spot in my inventory. And I think you do get rewarded for each one that you find. I don't remember which... I think it's in here. Nope, it must be in the reliquary then. Alright, well shoot. I guess it could be in the bunkhouse too. I have no idea where it's at. I know when you go in, there should be a bookshelf directly. There it is. During your travels, you come upon a book belonging to Brother Till, the late scripture master of St. Odwig's perpetual mission. The looks of the titles, Till's literary interest tended toward the lewd and whatever. Retrieve all the missing volumes, and you return them to Till's collection for reward. Alright, well, there's one taken care of. Hey, when you're trying to read things out loud and they throw a stick in your spokes like that. Alright, to King Wenson. Have we been here? Yeah. Oh, there's a healer here. Well, that would have sped things up.
The hero, I am relieved to see you well. What is happening? First Sagrel, and now Bloody Bones. These are shocking developments. Listen, Hallam and I have been discussing what transpired in Uduath. You are needed for a very special quest. A song of your very own. You must travel to the home of Tenwa, also known as the Librarian. It is an important journey, not without its perils.
Who is Tenwa?
I know little about the Librarian. Only that she and Hallam have spent many seasons studying the ebbing tides of magic and how best to preserve our ballads. She is an odd creature, quite aloof and reclusive. From what I've heard, she enjoys the scholarly arts of men with all their brittle, ink-stained quirks.
Where's Hallam?
Do not rouse your mortal worry for Hallam. He has left the court seeking answers to our many questions. He will return in time. If someone is corrupting the songs of this great house, Hallam will find them. He is the storyteller, and he knows our ballads better than anyone.
I'm ready.
Go to Tenwa's cottage in Haxi. She will be waiting for you. Retrieve a ballad from her collection of fey cairns. It is called The Hero and the Maid. Bring it to me, and guard it with your life. Its worth cannot be measured.
Ballad's Library.
The library is a collection of special lore stone called cairns, in which are kept the greatest of summer court ballads. As long as they are safe, so too are our songs. The library was not Lord Issa's idea, but the inspiration of Hallam the White. He created the cairns and cast the spell that protects them. The world is changing. Everyone knows it, even if some choose not to accept it. Even as summer court magic weakens, our library of lore will remain strong.
Alright, let's see. Where's the librarian?
Her cottage stands in the gap between Yolvan and Haxi, southeast of here. It is an isolated spot. Safe. Tenwa is
Yeah, I've already discovered it on the map, I believe. I need to actually... Wait, can I fast travel out of here? Yeah, it's right there. We're actually gonna do this quest next, I think. The Edens, I'm sure, have respawned, so we'll have a little fight, and then in the next episode, we'll do the main quest in this region. Yep, here they are. Alright. I see loot in the water over there. Is that better than what I currently have? Not at all. Okay. I am interested in that loot. There's no easy way to get to it, it seems. Alright, screw it. We're gonna grab that real fast. And then we'll call it an episode. Well, that was disappointing. I feel like I found a lot of good or a lot of purple stuff. And yellow stuff. And those, water loots. I don't know what you call them. Bubbles? Alright, let me go ahead and activate this quest into the light. We're going to call it here, and in the next episode we'll go into the... what is it called? Dalak. And, yeah, see what happens with the whole fate thing. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.